Oh my goodness, this month is absolutely flying by. Before we knew it, March Madness was here, and it is about to be into the hugest month of the year. Big month coming up. We've got Baltimore, Maryland, April 24th to the 27th. So fired up, excited for what is here and on the way. And today we've actually got a special birthday shout out. Huge shout out to JoJo. Happy birthday. I'm so proud of you, Anissa, all of the growth that you guys have been able to go ahead and lead the way for the family. So I want to go ahead and give you your flowers, your celebrations. Hope it is an incredible day. Have some fun, spend some time with the fam, and know this is going to be a year to remember. So I love it, love it. Here we go. Today, fam, we're getting into the 10 core commitments, right? When you really study the greats that have been locked in here, they have learned these 10 commitments inside and out. So I wanted to make sure that the family is truly equipped to really go ahead and master these 10 core, because I'm telling you, these are going to be 10 that we're going to have tattooed inside of our mind, not to just be able to learn, but for all of the new members coming in to go ahead and duplicate. So with no further ado, fam, let me see what everybody is grateful for today. Drop it down below. Grateful to be alive, grateful for God, grateful to be in the vicinity of such greatness. I'm telling you, every week I get a chance to be able to really allow myself to sit down and think for a second, like, we've really prayed about being inside of this axis, inside of these circles for years, and now we're literally sitting at that table. So I love it, family. A lot to be grateful for. Let's go ahead and dive into the Friday. I know it's a busy day, a lot going on. So here we go. Number one, the first core commitment is going to be starting each day right. Now, again, these 10 core commitments is not something that I made up. This is something that has been done by literally the top leaders inside of the platform. Okay, so number one is starting the day the right way. And they talk about getting into personal development, reading 15 minutes of a book of your choice. And for all of us, we all have a book of the month with Mr. Carruthers. So we've always got great audios and books that they're always going to be giving us to go ahead and dive into for the month. Creating good habits. Okay, that's number one. Number two, they talk about staying connected. Lovely. Great morning. Happy Friday. Staying connected. Now, this one I've always thought about is literally like a phone. What happens if a phone is plugged in? If a phone is plugged in, it's going to stay charged up. But the moment that we unplug it, and for too long, what happens to a phone if it's unplugged for too long? Eventually, it's going to die out. And I've seen it time and time again. The same thing happens inside of the organization. When individuals are not hopping on the Zoom calls, they might not be in the Telegram showing love and giving good morning. Family, it is so easy to go ahead and drop a good morning message inside of the chat. But here's the thing. What's easy to do is also easy not to do. And remember, the organization is always going to do what we do, right? So if we're not showing love, they're not going to be able to show love. If we're not celebrating success, they're not going to celebrate. So it takes being able to lead by example, showing up in the chats, asking questions, engaging on really all of the different calls that we have. We've got 10 a.m. Monday leaders. Wednesday is our Dream Team call at 7 p.m. Saturday, tomorrow morning, every Saturday is our fireside chat with the family. Sunday, we got our Dream Team call, where we get a chance to learn from individuals who have made $200K, $1 million plus inside of the platform, and they're giving the sauce. They're literally giving us the play-by-play so everybody can really win together, right? And then showing up to events. You know, I don't know if you guys have had a chance to see, but if you go on the Team Pinnacle page and you look at one of the last videos that Mr. Carruthers and Darnell Self dropped, they explain exactly why it's so important to go to events, because they can even correlate all of the income that they've made, over $20-30 million inside of this platform, and they can correlate it to going to events. Because you guys, you've been hearing me talk about it a lot, but there's a reason why. Because big decisions are made at big events. I don't know what's going on. I'll see you, brother. Okay, next, number three is going to be commit to 2 exposures every single day. Think about it. Anywhere that we go, grocery store, the mall, walking outside, even at the gym, we're going to meet 2 new people every single day. So at the end of the day, you guys are going to be able to start seeing number 3 is it's easy to go ahead and start getting out of the comfort zone. It's also easy not to do it. So number 3 is going to be committed to 2 a day. Number 4, attending weekly events. Now, for those of you that are in Southwest Florida, yes, we already have events going on every single week. We've got them going on Thursdays, and actually, we're going to be implementing different cities during the week. So those that are on the other side can attend, and those that are over here in the Cape can also get locked in. So if you guys are in different states, I guarantee you that we're going to be able to help you find events that are maybe Super Saturdays, weekly events that we can find so you can start going and plugging yourself and your team into these sessions. And these are big, right? Zoom call is one thing, a 3-way is phenomenal, but it's a completely different story when you get around the team. We have trainings, you get to ask questions to those that are winning. It completely changes the game. So that's number 4, attending events, weekly events really specifically, right? Every week, we've got to be able to stay involved because that's how we all keep our fire. Number 5, attending Super Saturdays, kind of what I was touching on with 4. So we have weekly events, we have our huge events, and then we also have Super Saturdays. Now, I want to give you guys just even some of my perspective, right? April 12th, I believe, it's literally right before our convention, we have a Super Saturday, okay? It's over in Orlando, Florida. Now, for those that don't know, for me, that's a 3-hour drive that us and the team, we're going to be making that drive to go out and actually learn from $1 Million Hall of Famer, Miss Elizabeth Gardner, literally one of the icons of the company. But there's a reason why we're spending 3 hours to go ahead and take that drive, because we understand that access, that knowledge, that wisdom, the questions that we ask could literally change the next months, years down the line. So if you guys have a Super Saturday in your city or that's even remotely close, I'm telling you, it is an absolute game changer to be able to go ahead and make that happen. All right, that's number 5 is Super Saturdays. Number 6, stick with me. I got 5 more for you. This is good. 6 is going to be help new members get started on the right foot. Now with this, I'm actually super excited that we're going to be launching our newest website for the entire Dream Team, and we're probably going to be launching that, I would say, on Wednesday. On Wednesday's team call, stay tuned because we are creating a system, we are creating a blueprint that anybody can come in here and absolutely win. So if you guys haven't heard about what we're doing in the back end, stay tuned because this is one that you do not want to miss. All right. Next thing, for anybody that is really serious about taking yourself and your business to the next level, number 7 is going to be getting to convention. Getting into Baltimore. So let me see some 3s down below if you have already purchased your Baltimore ticket, if you guys are already heading out to Maryland. You guys secured yet? You guys locked in? And actually, if you have not gotten your ticket yet, drop me a private DM and I'm going to see if I can actually go ahead and swing you one of our tickets, because we've got a couple limited tickets that I'm going to go to be purchasing, and I'm going to give them away for free. For anybody that is serious, Jojo, what's going on? If you have anybody that's ready to go to events, I'm going to be giving away literally 3 free tickets to go ahead and cover your trip to Baltimore, because I know how life-changing it is. So if you're ready to go ahead and take that leap, shoot me a DM, and I will make sure that you experience a time of a lifetime over there in Baltimore. So that's a big one. That's number 7. Number 8. This is good. The 10 core commitments. 8 is going to be retaining your members. Okay, retaining your members. The simplest way that I could help you guys retain your members is to allow them to use the membership. Okay, when somebody gets a will, when somebody gets a trust done, they're not going anywhere. And I'll give you a perfect example. Okay. When we were over in Dallas, we had one of our new members that just got started, and his wife actually got involved. And she was saying she's actually been looking to get her will done for a while. So we did the event. We had an amazing dinner, an amazing session with the team and with the leaders. And after, she came back to our Airbnb. And she's like, all right, so what do I do? I'm ready to go out and get this thing set up. And she's like, how do I start? And I said, you're going to be amazed how simple this is. We literally pull up her phone. She downloads the app. She logs in the app. And there's a simple questionnaire that you go through to fill out your trust. And she literally got it done in 30 minutes. She's like, that was it? That's how easy it is? And I was like, that's it. And now her lawyers are gonna take that information, ask her what type of details she wants to add in there, and she just got her will done like that. But I'm telling you, she's not going anywhere because she's a product of the product. And this is the key, okay? Number 9 is going to be to find accountability partners, okay? This is huge, right? Just like the gym, an accountability partner can help you lift a little bit of extra weight, the same thing goes with the business. So if you guys have individuals that are local, this changes the game. Like shout out to JoJo. JoJo almost now is an accountability partner to Dr. Low. One of the top leaders inside of the platform, absolutely exploding. She just crossed 200K, I believe, inside of her first year. And now that relationship is literally going to change the game. So I'm fired up to be able to see where this goes, but this is what it's all about. Creating relationships, going to events, networking, utilizing the strengths of others, and you never know where that leads to, right? So huge moves. Last but not least, number 10 is be here 1 year from now. Damn, I gotta get a new sticky. Hold up. Boom. Awesome. All right, so be here 1 year from now. I can tell you guys, every time we go to events, I see a lot of excitement. I see a lot of momentum, but what happens a couple months later, some people, they lose that fire. And this is the difference between motivation and inspiration. Motivation can last for a minute, it can last for a couple hours, but eventually it fades. But you see, inspiration, this is something that is built to last. You know, even for me, I remember going to events, sitting literally in the back, way up in the top nosebleeds of the bleachers. And I remember individuals just like me who were literally 25 years old, 20 years old, and they never made more than $10 an hour at a job. And they were able to see serious success. And what I mean by success is not just money, the individuals that they became along the way, being able to see them speak, their posture, their confidence, the freaking impact that they were able to make, not just in other people's lives. I'm talking about their families' lives. I'm talking about they paid off their mortgage, they paid their doctor bills, they paid their medical bills, they've given away $200,000 to the community as a sponsorship to the old college that they went to. These are the types of stories that I've been able to see inside of the industry that didn't get me motivated, but it got me inspired. Because I saw what could happen. I saw what was possible for the average individual like you and I. Momentum, so much blessings and abundance here and on the way. And I know we are just getting started. So if you got any value for today, fam, drop some 555s down below. And if nobody told you today, let me be the first to tell you. I'm proud of you. I see the growth. I see the transformation. And I truly believe this is the year of a lifetime. So I love you, fam. Remember, we can be, do, and have anything. We can hold it in our mind. We can hold it right here in our hand. It's game time. Let's grow.